Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jovizzle here. I'm just gonna go ahead and make a Diablo 2 video of some magic finding. Sometimes I see some YouTube videos up or whatever, and I talk to other people, and they kind of tell me, hey, like this is how I magic find or whatever. There's certain ways to do it. Like, I'll give you, for instance, right here, you'll see some free drops games. I don't really do that because that's kind of misleading or whatever. And then I see other people that make private games, like where they'll like make games of their own. Let's just say it's very common to do that, but if you notice, when there's multiple players in the game and you go magic finding, the odds of finding better items go way up. The difficulty goes way up, so you got to have a better character or whatever, but it's definitely way worth it for you to do in a game like this. Like, I use these sea bales, which are basically chaos bale games, where basically you'll see all these bots in a game, which kind of works because, they add you automatically. You don't got to worry about any issues, but you got to be quick. You know what I'm saying? So I do Frigid Highlands to start, which to me is like a perfect place to start. But as you can see here, somebody already did. Okay, that's funny. Somebody already did exactly what I was thinking. That's kind of funny. Wow. Yeah, so somebody already did this. I do this area, and also I go to Act 3 and I do. Now this is funny because it's like people pronounce Diablo 2 names all kinds of weird. I think this level is called Travincial. I think it's that's the way it looks. Some people call it Travancore. Some people Trav just for short or whatever. Yeah, I call it Travincial. It looks like a Greek etymology. If not, my college degree is a total waste. So yeah, that's pretty much the way I look at it. Yeah, I've found some good stuff here, so this is definitely a good place to do your farming or whatever. High gold drops, especially when you got nice gold boosts like what I'm wearing right now. Always a good place for that. See, right now the players, it looks like we got, including me, 6 players in the game. So the odds of something dropping goes way up. It's like statistical at this point. It's not even, an opinion. Definitely objective. But yeah, so got a rare ring there. This is. Oh, by the way, this is also how I gold farm for not just this character but all my characters. I see some people like running around picking up gold with like multiple characters or whatever, or like with their BBC barbarian. It's like, I don't do that because to me it's I just get gold on this character and transfer over, because we all know that like when you got a magic find / gold find source, this is pretty much going to do it for you anyways. So yeah, I like to go ahead and have this, and as you can see, by the time I did those 2 things, well, someone already did Frigid, but it's quick. You could already see that people have left, and so that's why you try to be as quick as you can. You could technically stay in there and keep going, but it's like, it's one of those things where it's not really worth it, because it's like you could sit around with just one person, but I don't think it's worth it to do that. So yeah, I like to do it like this. Some people do Countess, some people do Mephisto, some people do Bale with other people. The only thing is like, either A, it takes too long, or B, you're surrounded by other people who are gonna take your drops, which is definitely likely, obviously. So yeah, you try to be quick or whatever. That way, you can get in and get out. Obviously I know everyone has their own method to their madness. But yeah, this is kind of like the way I get down. Yeah, right after this I'm going to show you guys kind of what gear I'm rocking. Kind of a mixture between DPS and because I'm a light source, and also I have I got my Merc that with Infinity. So yeah, I like to go ahead and mix up not just soul magic find, but otherwise that you could tell I'd be wearing a probably an Alibaba for a weapon, like a double-listed Alibaba, but instead I like to use, I'll show you in a second. I like to ist basically all of Tal set, and then, you know, Travs, Chances. I take that route. Still get about 436 on the Magic Find. You know, when I decide to with Alibaba, it's, you know, a little over five. It's about 580, about 580 when I go that route. Yeah, I just think for what I'm trying to do, you know, with all the players in the game and whatnot, and still keep that damage up without dying, I think this is the perfect way of going about that. Yeah, so here we're in Trav. I'll just call it Trav. That way I don't get people, you know, blowing me up saying that I pronounce things wrong. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, like, it's funny when you listen to the game and they call Haragith. It's just, I just never pictured it pronounced like that, so I think it's so funny. But yeah, so yeah, I like to do this. Oh, we still got a couple more. It's my man Torque Ice Fist. He drops me good stuff usually. He's the man. Yeah, so as you can see here, probably, yeah, they're gonna be done super soon, because yeah, when bots are up in here and stuff, it's so hard to get multiple things in on your run like that. So I keep it short and sweet. Get in, get out, and then kind of on to a new run. And it's cool because when you follow these Chaos Spell games, you know, they're super quick, you know, so it's like, and they also always have a ton of, that's not too bad. No, it's not that great, but I'll keep it anyways. But yeah, I like to follow these kind of games because they just constantly have them going on, and it's like they're so solid with having like minimum 6 people in the game. You can't really go wrong with that. So yeah, that's kind of like the way I look at it. But yeah, given all those things, let's go ahead and check out my gear. So check this out. All right. Oh, you know what? I just realized I have no sound going. All right, so check this out. Oh yeah, I just found this on my last run just a couple minutes ago. 132 Shaco, not bad. I picked up from Torque Ice Fist over there, which is pretty legit. Not a bad jewel. Some Greaves. You know, I wish they had FHR, and I wish they were 30 faster run walk, but I like the level. Here's my double listed Alibaba, so I like to rock that or whatever. Just found this area. I know it's low. You don't gotta tell me. I know it's 152 ED and 5 on the leech, but you know, I still like to hold it on a mule, see what I can get for it later. So here's what I like to rock. The perfect lidless with an ist inside. As you can see, as part of the set, the 3 skill levels with the sorcerer skill levels down here, and the 65 MF. I mainly wear it for those bottom 2 stat boosts, and that is the 65 MF and the all res 50. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that, right? And plus, let's see what we got here. Things you could see in green, which items add the FCR, which is really nice, because it's like you try to make up for not using items like, you know, Ashudas and Griffins and things like that. So yeah, between that, the faster run walk, and then you also got yeah, so we got the War Travs right here. I had 46, I just traded for these 50s, plus you got the Chances. I actually found these, which is awesome. 40 MF, it's perfect on the MF and the gold. Plus we have 2 Nagels. I know they're not perfect as far as AR goes, but you know, we don't need AR, so I roll with the 30 MF each. Roll with the Tau set, like I said earlier, and I isted all that I could from Tau set, as you can see right here. So yeah, and with the Spirit and the CTA, pretty standard stuff. Good stuff here. Yeah, this is my horrible Geeves right here, but I found it, so there's a little bit of attachment I may have to it, because I did find this. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely like a horrible one, but at least I have one, so it works. Yeah, and then some of these 7 MF small charms are pretty nice. So yeah, I'm gonna post some more videos of my BBC getting down on some dueling and also some other characteristics of the game. I know this is an old game or whatever, and I know like that Diablo 2 HD mod is out, which is pretty awesome, to be honest. I don't know if you guys checked it out. If not, check it out. It's pretty legit. Yeah, so check that out, and I'll make some more videos soon. Thanks a lot, dudes. Peace.